Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting, head-scratching episode of Insane Disappearances. I am your host this early in the morning, and I am here to talk to you about the one thing that I forgot to mention that I was trying to remember, but I couldn't remember. Now I remember of a certain topic. Okay, and this one is about the whole half truths and whole lies thing. Okay, and fake news and stuff. A lot of that you see gets spilled onto YouTube, and a lot of these videos look real, and then they end up splashing the video so many times, and they end up adding their own little thing to it. And then somebody comes up with a video is talking about how they created it, like the angels flew, flying around up in the clouds video that was in, I think, in Spain, I believe, or Argentina. And the guy actually came out with a video years later saying how he actually made it happen. So I was like, okay. Now, like I said, there's a lot of videos out there. But then there's a lot of videos out there that are very, very, very prominent, very true. Now the problem is, there's so much false knowledge out there. By the time you see something that's true, you probably never believe it, even if it looked credible to you. But then you start to think, what is credible? What is true? What is real? So, the topic tonight is going to be about this telekinesis phenomenon videos that be on YouTube. There's quite a few of them. A lot of them always start off with the same technique, the little cardboard cutout. It's kind of funny because, like I said, they all use the same technique. And the way they'll start it off, they'll have it like on the palm of their hand, put it in the center. They'll let people see how it is a cardboard cutout and all this stuff. They'll actually cut it out of a cardboard, like a cardboard sheet or something like that, from a box or whatever. And then they'll place it on the palm. And then they'll start doing all this talking, and then they'll do one of these numbers. They'll sit there for a while, and then they'll concentrate, they'll focus, and they start doing like this, and it starts lifting up in the air, and it's in the middle. Now, I'm not saying they're not doing it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you're doing it and you're showing what you can do on the video, why aren't you showing or telling them how you actually did it? That's my thing. Now, there are movies out there that are quite close to how it is truly supposed to be done. 2 movies that I really, really liked that are very close. One was called Powder, and the other was Phenomenon with John Travolta. 2 very great movies, most low budget, but still very powerful movies if you are in the realm of comprehension of that type of topic, which that's I am. So let's talk about the first one. You got Powder, who I would say is close to someone reaching their full potential, because he's able to do some amazing things. They show what it does, but it never shows you why and how. So I'm here to tell you why and how. When you see how he's able to do things, he's able to become a unit with nature, or anything that is made of nature. You know, like the animals. Just he's able to connect with a lot of things. You know, he's able to do some amazing things. He's able to read people's minds, connect with them, because he is connecting with their energy. Because he is energy, and he shows that through and through throughout the entire movie, up until the very end. But if you haven't seen that movie Powder, I suggest if you got Comcast, or if you got any other kind of cable, or you got the remote control where you can use your voice, just say the word Powder, and if the movie pops up, and if it's free, you can click on it, watch the movie, and I guarantee you, you're going to love it. You know, it's a very, very great movie. But yeah, I'm not gonna reveal anything that was at the end. I'll just say it was a very powerful ending. But throughout the movie, he shows I guess you could call the Hollywood version of a person reaching their full potential, because there's a lot of hidden information out there in movies and TV shows, cartoons. You know, they practically giving you the information. It's right in front of your face, but you just don't realize it because it's entertainment. So you never think deeply enough. But these are true facts. You know, you'll be able to do so many different things. The only thing I didn't see him do is levitate. That's the only thing. That is the only thing I didn't see him do. Is levitate. So that's a whole nother ball game. But levitation actually feels like you're still standing on the ground, though. You can't really tell until you actually hit the ground. You know, that happened to me once. One time, I stood straight up after I was getting off the steps in my front, and then all of a sudden, boom, my whole body just hit the ground like this. But it literally felt like I was still standing on the steps. You know, it was crazy. That's how tight and dense the energy is. You know, it's crazy. Anyway, so where was I? Oh yeah. So here's the thing. You got all this information that's out there with these movies, like Powder, and you got Phenomenon, another movie that's quite close to how levitation, like levitating objects, or moving objects with your mind, with telekinesis and all that stuff. It's very close, and the wording is almost there, but not quite. Now, first I want to get into what levitation is all about. Well, not levitation, but being able to move objects. The only way you can move objects if they are made naturally from the earth, like wood, metal, and rubber. Both earthly objects made from the earth naturally, you'll be able to move it. Thing is that you will have to understand how all that works, what that is all about. You have to reach a certain level of consciousness in order for you to understand how it works. So a lot of blocks are going to have to be removed. You're going to have to be able to receive the ultimate gift, which would be clarity. Clarity will remove all of those blocks, all that clutter, to all this knowledge you've never known before, to just move in. And you can't help but just take it in. You have to acknowledge it. Now, like I said, you have to be one with the earth and nature. And you'll have to be rooted to the earth and nature as well. Thusly, then you'll realize that since you are energy and this object is energy, and you make the object's energy an extension of your own, you will be able to move that object. That is how the whole process of telekinesis and moving objects, like with your hands or with your mind works. That's how that works. You have to clear your mind and make the object's energy an extension of your own. That is how that works. The extension itself. Okay, all that other stuff you hear about with phenomena is close, but not. Same thing with powder. Close, but not. Because talking about Hollywood here. These are movies that are basically, they're throwing it in your face because this is actual. These are actual. Well, this is actual knowledge that they're giving you. They're just not. They're covering up with I have truth. See? That's what I mean by half truths and whole lies. What I am telling you is the ultimate truth. See, this is the part where you have to divide what you are taught to believe and what you should be believing. Me telling you this is what you should be believing, but I cannot force it on you. I would never do that. I'm just here to process the information. I'm here to give it to you. So, for those who wanted to know anything about telekinesis, levitating things with your mind, and you're using your hand to do all that stuff, you can do that by making the energy of that object an extension of your own, as long as it is a naturally made object from the earth. That is the only way it will work. So all those things that you see on YouTube with these people levitating tiny little cardboard cutouts. See, cardboard is actually processed material. It's not made from the earth, number one. So they have to use all kinds of things to keep it together, like glue for one. So that still makes it a non-natural object. Okay? But if it's actual wood, metal, or rubber, that is literally something that came from the earth, then you will be able to move it. But only if you make the energy of that object an extension of yourself. That's the only way you'll be able to move it, the energy of that object. That is the key. Connecting with the energy of that object with your own energy. Making it an extension of yourself, like an extra arm. Okay? Or an extra limb. That's how it works. I'm telling you. Now the whole part about levitating yourself, that's a whole nother ballgame. I'm still trying to get there myself, because it happens in spurts. These things will just happen naturally because it is a natural ability for all of us, because we have the ability within us. Our inner being knows how this is done, but we have to tap into it first, which is what I have already done. That is why I'm here to convey all of this information for you, because it is time for a lot of you to do that. Because we are a lot older than we think we are. See, we are living in a cycle right now. This is not time. Time exists in the physical plane, but all of this is a cycle. Whatever happened before this, the thing is, once we are moving from one cycle to another, we have to have a clean slate. Our memories have to be wiped clean of that life before in order to live the life in this cycle. Now, sometimes the information leaks in. They call that past lives. That's what that is. It is a life that you lived before that wasn't anything like the one that you live in now. That's only because, like I said, sometimes it leaks in. Or you could just be getting part of that memory back for a reason. So, but see, the energy that comes here in the physical plane has to be able to live in the physical plane. So our parents create the physical vessel to house this eternal energy that is literally brought here to live in the physical plane, to live out its cycle. That's who we all are. We are all energy. eternal energy that was purposed to come here, to live in the physical plane, to be tethered here. I'm just saying. And we are all connected. We just don't realize it. We are separated by our own individuality. And the program that keeps us from realizing that we are all connected no matter what. Because think about it like this here. You know that part of you, like say you walking down the street, right? And all of a sudden you just instinctively look. Just out of the blue. That's that connection. That's why. When you just out of the blue just look, just they call it like a reflex, or just something that you just do, you just a natural reflex. Boom. That's not a natural reflex. That's the connection that you have with that person. See, a lot of the connections aren't strong because most of the connections, that person may believe that there is a such thing as that type of connection. So when that person meets up with another energy that is at that same level, they connect. Boom. It'd be for a split second because it's not strong enough because of the blockage. But it is there. When you just look out of the blue, that's why. Because of that connection you have with that person. And if it happens all the time with different people, that's another sign. Because you'll connect with two more than just one person. Even the ones that you don't even know. It could be a complete stranger. We are connected because we're all made from the same single energy that comes from the ultimate energy, the creator. That is my information to you. I just felt like sharing some information, because like I said, this information I was trying to share in the first video, but I couldn't remember. I had so much stuff I had going on in my head, I couldn't remember. So it hit me, so I was like, oh shit, I gotta share this. So here I am sharing it to you. So I hope this information will be worth you knowing, because I trust myself and my instincts more than anything, and my instincts told me that I needed to share this information. It will go out to the ones and will be believed by the ones that needed to believe it or needed to hear this. Okay, this is not the first time I've done this. I've seen other videos where they talk about the same kind of topics, and I give them the answer. A lot of times, you don't know what you're talking about. Sometimes, wow, that makes a lot of sense. It's all about perception. You either believe it or you don't. Simple as that. But the ones that do, you can carry it with you throughout life. If you have an experience, bam, boom. You heard it here first. That means everything will go down in history as unknown knowledge becomes knowledge. That's what that was. Unknown knowledge. You now know how telekinesis and being able to move objects work. Okay? In order to move the object, you have to have a connection with its energy. That is the only way it will work. But in order for that to happen, you have to make it an extension of yourself. You clear your mind. Don't think of anything. Okay? And just let it happen the way it's supposed to happen. Especially if you are at that level where you can make it happen. Your mind has to be clear of all clutter in order for that to work. Alright guys. Just thought I'd share that because that's, like I said, that's what I wanted to tell you earlier, but like I said, my mind was in so many different places. So, I gotta go. It is late as heck, and I gotta get off this laptop, and I got to go and chill, and go to bed and do something. So, I gotta go because it's already 5. I will see you guys later. Peace. Oh, wait. Aloha, mahalo, and a huyo. Peace out, brother, and peace out, wahine.